Hello and welcome back to another video. If you watched my last video, that was a video of me changing out the fog light housing. If you haven't seen it and you'd like to, I will link it below. However, in this video, I'll be working on my window stripping. You can see that this is kind of completely blown out. I didn't really notice it too much until one day I was driving down the road. I heard a noise against my door and I was thinking, what was that? And lo and behold, this rubber is just flapping against the door, scratching up the paint. Yeah, lovely. Anyways, I wasn't really too worried about getting it fixed on time. I just kind of didn't really care too much for it. I tucked it in like it was before I pulled it out. And then it decided to start raining, and when it rained, it blew out my sub down here because it got full of water. So I thought, you know what? Maybe it's time to get that changed out. I went onto eBay Motors, if you will, and I bought a new piece. So you can see that it's the molding for the front door. Part number 75712-60080. I'm going to swap this one out for the one that's currently in it, and then it'll be good to go, hopefully, with no more leaks coming in the rain. So without further ado, I'm going to get my door popped open here. Now, once you have the door open, you can see right here that you have nothing except for a T20 screw right here. So I have my DeWalt little screwdriver with the T20 bit inside of it that comes from my DeWalt mechanics tool set that I use. So I'm going to get unscrewing on that. And now that I have that out, I have it sitting right here. I'm just going to set it right on top of this little plastic piece right here so I don't lose it. And then I'm just going to get to popping this out. Now, before I get popping that out, I'm going to pop my keys in the ignition, and I'm going to roll down the window, because the last thing that I want is to damage my window while doing any of this. Perfect. Now, from what I've read online, it's just a simple kind of wiggle and pop type of procedure here. Just kind of grab it around here and just wiggle it. It should just pop out. Keep working at it like that. And you can see that I'm fighting this a good bit. But you can see where it latches on down there. So you kind of just got to break it around the latch points. That's what I'm trying to do now. Bending it up a little. My main goal here is just not to screw up my paint, because paint is a lot more expensive than a $50 window stripping, which $50 is too much for this, but paint is way more than that. So I'm going to try to wiggle it a bit more off camera and keep you updated. Like I said, it's just all a game of fighting it. So slowly starting to pop it out. You can see at each point where it snaps like that, where it's holding on still. So I'll just keep working at it. Snap it again. Go at it some more. Apparently I cut my hand in the process, but keep it going. Might also have to do with the fact that it's cold, because I'm fighting this like nothing else. Now, with one final tug, this thing did completely come out. You can see it's a bit mangled now. But yeah, there's no window stripping in here now. You can just see straight down to the window. I'm going to get my new piece out. I'm going to put it on. Now that I have my new piece, I've lined it up to make sure that it is the right size. I verify that it is indeed the right size. I'm going to start snapping down from there, and then I'm going to finally fasten it in with a screw down here. So in order to get it in right, I had to tuck it in down here, so it's tucked in down there. And it just kind of pushes down along here just to make sure that it's fitting in right. And then I'm going to firmly push down, and it's going to snap it all in down there. Now I just went down, firmly pushing down. See that it's not going down anymore because it is snapped in, which means that it's time to go back inside, and I'm going to put that screw right back in that hole, which you can see lined up perfectly. The screw is in, ready to be fastened, and just like that, the screw has been fastened. So let me start the engine, roll the window up, and you can see that once the window goes up, I'll turn off my keys. Perfect. Look at that seal. Compared to hanging down before and letting water in the speakers, to being up and looking perfect like that. So, very happy with the result. Perfect match with the other ones as well. You can see the chrome strip lines up all the way down. So, I'm happy with it. I think that my next video, I'm not 100% sure. It might be just fixing the speakers down here just because they're blown out. But I have to go and shop around a bit before I find which ones I like. That'll be it for this video. Just another quick little simple one. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Stick around because there's plenty more to come.